The American people have both the right and the responsibility to know the truth about unidentified aerial phenomenon. That truth remains hidden, classified and silenced by fear, retaliation, stigma, and confusion. Today, we are here to help break that silence.
Behind 3I Atlas, hidden comets have emerged, all tracing the exact same path through the solar system. Leslie Peltier, an amateur astronomer equipped with a research-grade telescope, froze as he watched his instrument capture the impossible. His 40-inch mirror, paired with a cryogenic camera and linked directly to NASA's data streams, revealed not one interstellar object, but 10. Around the glowing emerald streak of 3I Atlas, 9 faint companions appeared in flawless formation. They weren't scattered like random dust or debris. Each point of light moved with absolute precision, keeping pace with the main body as though choreographed by an unseen hand. In those first stunned moments, the sight resembled fireflies circling a lantern, mesmerizing, beautiful, and deeply unsettling. Skepticism came immediately. Extraordinary claims are often dismissed as digital noise, stray radiation, or camera errors. Yet within 2 days, the most advanced instruments in the world confirmed what Peltier had seen. The James Webb Space Telescope, Hubble, Chile's Very Large Telescope, and Hawaii's KEK Observatory all detected the same 9 companions. Machines designed to measure the faintest galaxies at the edge of the universe could not be fooled. The discovery was real. What unsettled astronomers most was not only that 9 new objects existed, but how they appeared. For months, telescopes on Earth and spacecraft in space had tracked 3I Atlas with precision. Juno at Jupiter, the Parker Solar Probe near the Sun, Bepi Colombo on its way to Mercury, along with dozens of amateurs worldwide, all had watched carefully. Not a single instrument saw any sign of these companions. Then, in less than 1/10,000th of a second, 9 new bodies materialized. The moment was impossibly brief. A human blink lasts about 300 milliseconds. A camera flash takes 5. These objects appeared in 0.00001 seconds, 30,000 times faster than a blink, 100 times quicker than a flash of light. In observational terms, they didn't arrive gradually. They simply existed. And the strangeness did not stop there. Each one shared the exact same trajectory, speed, and green-tinted glow as 3I Atlas. Their alignment was so perfect that chance seemed unthinkable. When spectroscopy was performed, the results were staggering. The new comets carried the same chemical fingerprint as Atlas. Nickel and cobalt cores, unusual high-temperature alloys, and a carbon monoxide-driven glow that set them apart from natural bodies. Their tails bore the same green hue as the parent, suggesting they were born of the same material. But they were not fragments floating loosely behind. They were fully formed interstellar objects, just as alien to our system as Atlas itself. Then came the energy readings that defied belief. Each of the companions was only about 1/10 the size of 3I Atlas, no larger than a city block. And yet somehow each radiated nearly 20 gigawatts of power, double the output of the main body. Atlas itself had already puzzled scientists with an estimated 10 gigawatts. But these smaller objects surpassed it. For comparison, Earth's largest nuclear reactors weigh thousands of tons and produce only a fraction of that energy. Here were compact objects, no larger than small neighborhoods, burning with the strength to power entire nations. The numbers should not exist. When teams at Caltech and MIT tried to model the phenomenon, their supercomputers failed. Adjustments to density, plasma pressure, or thermal confinement didn't matter. The equations collapsed. No standard physics could explain how so much energy was contained within something so small. Some speculated about exotic fusion-fission hybrids, antimatter reactions, or even processes involving dark matter. Others suggested that the bodies were powered by metals and pressures far beyond our current understanding. But there was no consensus. The only agreement was that this was not ordinary comet behavior. Theories split sharply. Avi Loeb of Harvard, known for bold ideas, suggested that 3I Atlas might not be a natural comet at all. Perhaps it was an interstellar craft releasing probes as it entered the solar system. The 9 companions, hotter and denser than the parent, might have been designed for closer approaches to planets, while the main object stayed farther out. Their synchronized appearance, identical signatures, and immense energy supported this unsettling hypothesis. Others rejected the idea of design. Theoretical physicist Michio Kaku proposed a natural but still extraordinary explanation. Maybe Atlas had collided with another interstellar body. The force of such an impact could have shattered it into fragments, each carrying the speed, trajectory, and composition of the original. The companions, in this view, were splinters of an extraordinary collision. Yet that theory left major gaps. Why would each fragment radiate more energy than the original? How could they share identical tails and chemical signatures so precisely? And why had they appeared all at once, instead of gradually separating? The collision explanation eased some minds, but failed to resolve the central mysteries. The divide among scientists grew sharper. If the companions were natural, then they broke physics as we understand it. If they were artificial, then we were witnessing technology beyond imagination. Just as debate reached its height, a new shock arrived. Another interstellar comet, Swan R2, was discovered on a trajectory toward the inner solar system. It was larger, brighter, and more massive than 3I Atlas, its tail spanning more than 2 degrees of the sky, dwarfing most comets in recorded history. And its timing was uncanny. Swan R2 was set to reach perihelion, the closest approach to the Sun, in the very same week as Atlas and its strange fleet. Astronomers began calling it a cosmic traffic jam. 2 colossal interstellar visitors, one with 9 mysterious companions, arriving at the same time in the same region of space. The odds were so low that coincidence seemed almost impossible. Then came an even deeper revelation. Orbital records suggested that Swan R2 was part of a cycle. Every 2,200 years, an object of similar scale appeared on nearly the same trajectory. Historical accounts seemed to confirm it. Chinese chronicles from 200 BCE described a heavenly dragon streaking across the sky. Babylonian tablets spoke of a star that split into many lights. Medieval European records told of a green-tailed object sweeping across the heavens. Each description matched, each separated by roughly 2,200 years. The silence surrounding these discoveries is as haunting as the objects themselves. There are no global announcements, no urgent briefings, only scattered confirmations buried in data archives. The silence itself feels deliberate, as though the absence of words has become a message. What we are witnessing is not just another comet, nor a simple astronomical curiosity. It is a formation of hidden bodies, moving in unison with an interstellar traveler, joined by a colossal giant that seems to follow a cycle older than recorded history. If these are natural, they defy the very laws of physics we thought were unbreakable. If they are artificial, then something or someone has been here before and may be here again. And so the silence surrounding them grows louder, because in the end, the greatest mystery is not their sudden appearance, nor their impossible energy, but what they are meant to tell us. Are these hidden comets a cosmic accident, a calculated exploration, or the opening move in something far beyond our imagination?